Hello. Welcome to my dog watching guide. This guide will show you how to get every badge, beat every challenge, and how every character works. Simple enough? Let's get started. Before I talk about the night, let's talk about the tools you have. First, the flashlight. It makes it easier to see. Who would have guessed that? It doesn't affect the animatronics in any way. It just helps you see. If you're not running, have the flashlight out. It turns off when you unequip it, by the way. On to run. Run allows you to move about twice as fast temporarily. It drains as you use it in exchange for the massive speed boost. Once it reaches 0, you won't be able to run again until it recharges back to 100%. Avoid running out at all costs. Stopping before 0% has no consequences. Try to stop around 20% or 10% if needed. Last and least, the cameras. They allow you to view anywhere in the building regardless of your location. You can't move while using them though. You'll probably die. They're pretty useless most of the time. Now, on to the characters. The first threat of the night is Chica. Very early into the night, she will leave the stage and spawn in the bathroom. She walks around the building randomly until she finds you. If she spots you, she'll run at you quickly after a short animation and sound cue. She runs slower than you, but she never stops chasing you even through walls. Seriously, it's absurd. The only way to stop her chase is to close an office door on her. The junction door only delays her, as I showed. You can open the door once her door sound starts, by the way. She'll be turned around. After Chica, Bonnie will leave the stage. He acts the same as Chica, but he runs way faster once he spots you. To balance this, he stops chasing you almost instantly once you get out of his sight. Don't get caught off guard. He shouldn't be too difficult to avoid. Next, Foxy will leave Pirate's Cove. He runs around randomly, opening any door he hits and stealing your power. Luckily for you, he's Helen Keller in a red fox suit and can't see or hear you. He still kills on contact, just stay out of his way. Finally, after a sound, the main man Freddy Bear gets at it. He always knows where you are, no matter your position. He moves in bursts, randomly switching between walking and standing still. He still kills while he's standing still. He won't move though, obviously. Something to note, the doors don't send him away. He just waits there, unlike Chica and Bonnie. He's completely silent. Don't lose track of him. Now that that's done, we can talk about the knights. This is the main knight of the game. The rest are just extras. This night shouldn't be too hard. Foxy and Freddy take a long time to spawn. Just close the doors on Bonnie and Chica until Foxy spawns. This night is pretty boring until Foxy and Freddy show up. Be patient. Once Freddy Bear shows up, go into the backstage junction. Now just run from Freddy Bear and loop around this area. Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy rarely come here. If they do, just avoid them like always. Freddy Bear is slow enough to give you some space to go around him if needed. Going into the office for short amounts of time isn't needed, but it isn't a terrible idea if you're sick of looping and want a break. That was kind of boring, wasn't it? At least you got a badge for it. I forgot to mention the other 2 badges during the night. I'll mention them here. You got a badge for starting the night, so you already have that. If you died during the night, you got a badge for that too. Now we can talk about the next night. Yep, 12 minutes and no Foxy. This night is really engaging. There's a decent amount that changes this night, but not much that actually affects the gameplay. Foxy is active, but he didn't even show up during my attempts because he kept bugging. I mean, you die if you stand still for too long. This is basically irrelevant though. Nothing interesting here. Just loop Freddy Bear like you did for the dog watch, but for longer. Now let's talk about the custom night. Just like any other custom night, you can change the difficulty of everyone as you like. Characters with higher AI values move faster and stand still for less time between movements. Putting them all on 20 is a mistake, one which is rewarded by a badge if you're good enough. Before you torture yourself with 420, set the AI values to 2001 to get the yellowbear badge without the RNG. Now for the hardest night in the game. Yeah, there's not much to say here. Everyone is faster, nothing else changes. You beat this the same way you do everything else in this game. Just loop Freddy Bear and don't get spotted. I won't give tips on how to beat this mode because I didn't actually do it fairly. However, I can give a way to bypass this mode. It's not worth doing normally in my opinion. Not only do I already dislike this game's gameplay, but a bug on console forces me to rejoin every time I die in the custom night. It's really annoying and I have other things to do. That being said, here's how to get the badge if you suck. This cheese could not be easier. My cat could do it. Load into the night and go to this pipe in the backstage junction. You can do this at any point, but the start of the night is the most optimal. Now just climb the pipe. Congrats, you're now invincible. Nobody can reach you and nothing will stop you from sitting here the whole night. Now that you've done all that, there's only one badge left. First, go back to the dog watch. Now survive until 4:15, nothing new here. Once the clock hits 4:15, go backstage. Click on the crowbar here.
It's good to see you. Gordon, you lousy motherfucker. Get your dork ass down to the
Now go back to your office. Go into the vent at your right door and grab the key. Now, whenever it's safe to do so, run into the kitchen. You found the law. You're not alone, though. And with that, you've gotten every badge in dog watching. If you were following along, of course. I hope this video was helpful to you. Guides aren't my usual content, but I'm open to doing more of these if you guys like this video. If you did like...
Call the fire department.
Yeah, that works.